Hello. Never mind, I got it. Thank you, sweetheart. As always, you're just so wonderful. Mwah. Hi, Miss Kinky Sweat. So far, you're the only one in here, I think. So hang on, we're gonna get a few more people on. How you doing so far? How's your Sunday? Oh Lord, Brooklyn, you gonna growl at Dad? She's growling at Dad today. Bye, sweetheart. Bye. Thank you. Oh, thank you. What's on my eyes? I used Wander Seascape. This is Coastal. So I used that on the lids. I used that as the transition. And then I popped in a little sea foam. So yeah. Yeah. So I am really trying. Hi, Rose. Welcome. I'm really trying to step up my game. Thank you so much. Guess what I got? Kinky Sweat. I used them today. I got my brushes. Okay, so let's talk about these brushes, shall we? Because I really thought that the color on here was more vivid. Because when I see yours, Alicia, it looks much more vivid to me on camera. So when I got them, I was like, I thought they were going to be brighter than this, but I like it. I like it. This one right here, oh, this is my fave. I see why. Oh, probably because you're in front of the window. Because when I film, my window is actually on the side, but it looks so much more vivid on yours. But oh, I see why you just sit there and do this all day. I swear, yesterday, when I first got them, I was just rubbing it on my hand, and I was like, that's not enough. I need it on my face. I need to rub this right on my face. I was like, oh, this is heaven. Heaven, heaven, heaven. So thank you. Thank you. All right, so we getting more people in here. Hey, hey, hey. Us, never, them. Hello, welcome. I see you. I think I saw Rose in here. Hello, hello. Pete's 96. Thank you. Thank you, sis. I was just telling Alicia, it's this. Wander. Go figure. I was just dumpster diving in my in my drawers today, and I came up with this. And I used these 3 colors right here at the bottom. Yep, so this is all over my lid. Then this is in the inner corner. And then this is all over as my transition shade. And that's it. And then on my lips, I used a little bit of NARS. This one is called Dance Fever. I have a friend of mine who works for NARS, so she gave me a bunch of like cute pencils. And I love their matte pencils. They're so good. Thank you, Rose. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad all of you like it. Right? Who knew Wanda Beauty was rolling like that? Yep. Yep. This one is, what is it called? Seascape. Who knew? Now you know. There's some other stuff we can try out and use, friends. There we go. So I am trying to get my little live started and trying to like get the momentum going. And today YouTube said, don't try me today, miss. It would not come on no matter how much I try. So I ended up having to go on to StreamYard because that seems to be the only thing that's working for me. Thank you, Rose. I appreciate you. Shahina, is that you? Is that how to pronounce your name? Thank you so much for coming. Very nice. So yeah, I went on to YouTube to try to do my live and it would not come on. It kept strolling and strolling and strolling and it just would not come on. So I was like, forget all this. I'm missing my time and I need to come on. I'm trying to, yes, Rose, I'm trying to get my watch hours up. I'm trying to be monetized. My anniversary is coming up. I've been on this for 3 years. So in August, it will be 3 years. So I'm really trying to knock it out of the box, doing as much content as I can, which reminds me, did you see my content yesterday with Miss Bklyn? She is the P. Diddy of my videos. She's in every video, whether you hear her or not. Right now, she's laying right here next to me. She heard my name, so now she's jumping on my leg. All right, so hang on a second. Let's bring her up. Oh, Rose, that would be great. Here she is. Scruffy that she is. She needs a bath. But there she is. Here's Bklyn. See, Alicia, doesn't she remind you of your Maddie that you babysit? Every time I see you with Maddie, I'm like, oh, she's like Bklyn. But Bklyn is a Maltese. All right, you had enough of your shine, P. Diddy? All right, you want to be up in all the videos. Yes, Bklyn wants to be up in all the videos. She's scruffy today. She needs a bath. I know you miss her. That's why I wanted to bring you Bklyn. Say hey. Say hi, Alicia. Hey, Alicia. All right, she's going back to sleep. I know you miss her, but we'll be able to see her again soon. I tell you, it's going to be a new normal when we actually get out of whatever this is and live a life, because I feel like we're all just trapped in our little bubble. So I wanted to come on, bring you guys a little sunshine, have some Sunday sips. I know I usually sip a little, wine, but today we're doing water in my Belvedere acrylic glass. So yes. Yeah, I've been on for 3 years. Yes. On the slow grind, Bringing lips, lashes, and luxury. You miss going to the supermarket? I miss getting my nails done. Just the little things. I don't need a lot. I just want to go and say hi to people, get my nails done, sit down. Thank you so much, Cubston. All my small YouTubers like me are coming in and saying hi to me. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, just keep me running, girl. Keep me running. I'm going to be on here for a little bit. I'm going to give some news about some beauty stuff that's going on. Want to talk about some things that's happening and, give a little sunshine. You know how I do. So yes. So talk about the battle that wasn't. If you watched that nonsense last night with Teddy Riley and Babyface, hit me up and let me know. Because I was actually watching with Scout. That's my boo thing, my husband. And we were both like, come on, guys. You guys are multimillionaires. You guys are super producers. You mean to tell me not one of y'all can figure out how to get this thing going? It was a hot mess, Pete's 96. Yes, and I miss somebody doing my hair too. Alicia, did you see my scarf? It's a nod to you, sweetie. I was like, wait a minute. I have the cutest scarf that I can put on because, ooh, mine is just kinky and a mess. And I'm going to get some of that Uncle Funky's daughter that you use, Alicia, because my curls look like, bleh. Yes, I put a little ensemble together, darling. I need to wash my hair too. That's why it's up. That's why it's up. Okay, so yes, let's talk about this thing, curly magic. I'm gonna write that down. Curly magic. That's a cute name. But yeah, no, it's not. It was not working today. It was a hot mess. Rose, sorry, I was watching the fundraiser for healthcare workers. Missed that. If you're talking about the Babyface and Teddy Riley, you did not miss anything. It was an epic fail. I feel so bad because everybody in the news has been panning it. They've been like, oh, horrible, boo, boo. And I was on Twitter last night because, like I said, me and husband was cuddled up. We were trying to watch it. And nothing. They just could not get the sound. Babyface murdered him. Yes, act now, Mr. Act Now or Never. And I mean, it didn't even last like 2 rounds, but once Babyface got it together, he was like on it. He was really on it. And I was very disappointed. I was like, how many people you got back there, Teddy? What's going on? Why you can't get this thing popping? It was a hot mess. I really think if they're going to do battles like that, it should be the DJs doing it because the DJs know the music. They know who produced what, and they know the sound, especially people like DJ Envy or D Nice. D Nice is killing the game. Like, if I were them before I even got to do this, I would have been on the phone like, hey guys, how do you do this? Let's do a test run. Let's do, like, maybe we could do a private live with just a couple of people so we could test the sound, something. Yeah, Teddy was doing way too much. Mr. Act Now or Never says Teddy Riley was doing way too much. He was having too much theatrics. Yes, too much theatrics. You didn't need all those people back there doing all these manipulations. You just needed that sound to be right and get it popping. I was ready to jam. Me and Boo was like, yeah, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Nothing. Nothing. Rose Crazy said, hey, love, go to my community page to let me know what playlist I can run for you. Oh, thank Rose. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Will do. So I was saying at the beginning that I'm trying to get this little channel that could up and running. I'm like the underdog. I keep trying, I'm in there. But I need 3 more Bellas for my next goal, which is 1,400. So hopefully I can have that. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Brown Girl Bella is in the house. And then I also need help with my watch hours. My watch hours are like, boo, boo, boo. They are in the toilet. So yes, I really need to get on the ball, get some help here. One of these things is on the side. I'm like, one of these curls is like doing its own thing. Remember that? Remember that? What was that? Sesame Street. One of these kids is doing their own thing. Anybody remember that? I'm dating myself here. I have the sub, so I'm halfway there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, halfway. God willing, I'll be all the way. Mr. Acknass says D Nice is murdering the game. Yeah, he was slept on by a lot of people, but I've been in this game for a minute. Before I got into marketing and advertising, I was into music for a little bit. And so I was very much in the culture and grew up with all those cats. And he was always like top notch for me. And then when I got into a position where I was doing events for luxury brands, I got to put him on as a DJ for Hennessy. And then he became a Hennessy spokesperson. And then they just snowballed their relationship. They had over 400,000 people watching. No wonder they were so panned this morning. I was like, almost every news outlet that I've seen have been panning them like crazy. It was so bad. So bad. I hope they get it together. I would love to see it again, but I think they need to have the DJs do it. Like, you know, get a DJ, let them do it. Yes, the underdog always wins. That's right. Slow and steady always wins the race. That's what my grandmother always told me. Slow and steady always wins the race. I ain't sweating it though, because I'm gonna be here for a minute. Y'all gonna see Brown Girl Bella for a good while. So I'm not sweating it. I'm just, you know, maintaining, holding my own. I'm going to do more of these lives just so I can have some interaction. I love to talk to you guys. Like, this to me is fun. Like, I enjoy this a lot. I enjoy this a lot. And I enjoy putting people up to talk too. Like, you know, if you want to come up and talk, come on up. Let's chat. Let's chat. Let's talk. What else did I want to talk about? Okay, Sephora Sale. Who's shopping? I know I've got to get some skincare. So the first day I went and I bought like a couple of the big kind of ticket items makeup wise that I really wanted. Got me some of that Fenty, girl. Fenty Beauty, yes. I got one blush and one bronzer. Didn't want to go crazy, didn't want to OD, and I want to kind of test it out. And the one that really intrigued me the most, because I have a lot of cream brown blushes, and I thought that orange cream blush, I thought that's gonna be so pretty on me. I think. We'll see. Did you add swatches or add deep skin in your description for videos? I don't normally put deep skin. I do say brown girl. I do put that in there because, you know, I am a brown girl. Yes to all the underdogs. We in here and we doing it. Even if I get 1 million subscribers, I'm still gonna be the underdog. The undisputed champion of this here luxury game. Because not many luxury channels have people that look like me. So there you go. There you go. Hashtag underdogs. That's right. Come on, Bella Brigade. Y'all are giving me the gems today. I love it. I love it. But okay, the sale. I know, Alicia, I know you shopped. I know you shopped. And I saw your video on what to get. I knew you were with the gems. And I think there was something in your video that I was like, oh, dang, I missed that. And wrote that down too. I'm always buying something off your suggestion. I'm so highly suggestible to these other people that I love, that I generally enjoy watching. When they tell me something that I hadn't like thought about in my list, I'm like, oh, well, dang, let me check that one out. So yes, I love that. Hey, Kinky, if you want to come up and say hi and shout out to all the peoples, you're welcome to do it. I'll drop a link for you if you want to come on board and say hi. No pressure. Haven't shopped Sephora yet. I've done brand shopping from the website. Okay, so let's talk about these brands that's popping off. I know Fenty has been doing a hey Vern, how are you? How are you? Booskie's in the house. Hey Booski. I love it when my Bellas come and join me. Okay, so we were talking about brand shopping. I know Fenty has been doing their Fenty Fridays. I have not been doing any shopping with them, but they came out with some bangers. The only two things, like I said, that I got so far are the cream blush and the cream bronzer. And for the bronzer, I got the second to the last shade because in the other bronzer, what is this called? The Sunstalker, I got Cocoa Naughty, which is not what I have on today, but this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's well loved. Deleting the sale emails. I mean, okay. So here is how it looks on me. So you can barely see it. Yay. Okay, I'm going to drop a link for you to come up and say hi. As soon as I finish playing with this brush. Oh my God. Oh my God, Alicia, what did you do to me? I'm now a snob. If it's not a natural hairbrush, I don't want it. If it's not a natural hairbrush, I don't want it. Get it out of here. Love these. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. So yes, these sales emails have been coming and going all over the place. It's got me going crazy. But I have to say I've been very good. I've been shopping my stash, and as you can see, I've come up with some gems. Thank you guys who said they love my eye look. Yes, I'm using Wander Beauty, and this is Seascape. Yeah, I did see Andrea Renee's video, but sometimes I put it on, and I'm sorry, I digress. Sometimes I put it on and it's perfect for me, and sometimes I put it on and it's a little too dark. So it depends because my skin is kind of funny. And then I also got the little baby size, and this one is Caramel Cutie. And again, well loved, but this is also one that, depending on what makeup I put on, it's the perfect one. And then sometimes, doesn't work as well, and I need to deepen it up. So that's when I reach for a Cocoa Naughty. Thank you. Thank you. Like the shade on me, Rose? Thank you. All right, so let me drop a link. I want to invite Alicia to come up and say hi and talk to my folks and tell some people who may not know her, although you all do, I'm sure. a little bit about her channel and how she got started, and maybe give us a couple of tips or two. You think? You think? I hope so. I hope she gives us some tips. That's what happens to you with Caramel Cutie. Yeah, sometimes it's too light and sometimes it's just right. I thought it was just me. I'm glad Pete's 96 is you too. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with my skin? So crazy. And then for blush, today while we're waiting for Miss Alicia to join us, for blush, I put on, this is, of course, Natasha Denona, the Love Glow. Who else loves to play with this? Just to like get that snow glow vibe going. So I use this cream blush, and then I put this one on to just brighten up my cheeks just a little bit. And then I use this as the highlighter. See that shine? Woo hoo hoo! So pretty. So pretty. Okay. So guys, we have a treat for you. I see her backstage. She's here. She's here. This is such a treat for me. I'm so honored to have Miss Alicia Archer on. She goes by the name Kinky Sweat on YouTube. She's going to talk to us a little bit about her process and how she got started. Give us some tips and tricks on how to get to, you know, that other level. And also, she just reached 60K, honey. So she knows what she's talking about. Let's give a warm welcome to Miss Kinky Sweat.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there. What's up? Sorry that
honey.
this angle is not the best, but.
Oh, wait. This one here, she hears your voice. She's like, you want to say hi?
Oh my God. Hi, Bklyn. Hi, Bklyn. What's up, Bklyn?
She is the P. Diddy of my videos. She's in every doggone video, like scratching at my leg.
Oh my gosh. You know, that's something that when I'm filming, Maddie definitely like gets sulky. So,
yeah.
You know, what are you going to do?
And then I call her, if I say her name, she's like, yeah, me.
We ready? We ready?
Ready?
You ready to do this?
Yes, let's do it.
For sure. How's everyone doing?
Mr. Act Now, go get your girl and tell her come on board. Come on board. We getting ready to drop some gems here.
Okay, cool. Now, so
before you get started, congratulations again on your 60K.
Oh, thank you so much.
All the way. You're going to 100,000. You're going to 1 million. You're going to 10 million. We're going to see Kinky Sweat here for a long time.
You know, I have to say, I feel like I've already won because the squad has been so immensely, generous. And, you know, I appreciate the love because YouTube has gotten so crazy. Yes. And it's rare where you could feel good in your community and not worry about being canceled and saying the wrong thing. So I've been really loving the support thus far. So I have to say, it's been really good. I can't complain.
Well, you're one of the best who ever did it. And you're the one who got me going on Mother Pat. I had already loved her. And I was like, I love her so much, but I don't know how to use her properly.
Okay.
And I saw your video and I was like,
Well, that's something I'm happy you brought that up. I wish there was more product knowledge on Pat McGrath products.
Yes.
Because every time I see a representative in Sephora, I ask them all the questions. I'm like, why did she do it like this? Why this? Why that? Because she's all about backstage.
Yes.
And I feel people don't understand that about her in terms of like her aesthetic and like why she formulates the things that she does.
Right.
I feel that would be really helpful for us as consumers to be like, and to further explain it to people who watch the videos.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I would love for you to tell my guests who are here, my Bellas, my Bella Brigade, kind of your process of how you got started on YouTube and kind of like your journey and what brought you to where you are now.
Well, thank you so much for having me on. First of all, hi
Of
friends.
course. Hello.
Hi friends.
Hi.
Uh, I started watching a lot of hair videos, and I started with hair, and then I started teaching group fitness, and forget
Mhm.
it, like that absorbed my life. All I felt I had time doing, and I abandoned my channel for like 2 years. And
Mhm.
it was hard to get back because I didn't know if I wanted to do hair again. I didn't know if I wanted to do fitness or I wanted to do beauty. And I saw a beauty video talking about the artiste brushes, like those space age looking face brushes that I don't know why intrigued me so much, but I was like, I need to have it. And it was a wrap from there. And then I
Mhm.
started heavy getting into makeup, and I started to film beauty because I saw it was everyone was doing it. And I thought, why not?
Mhm.
And I thought, okay, well, maybe I'll keep on going because it is overwhelming and can get discouraging very quickly
Yay.
when
I'm
you
taking a
see.
picture so I can commemorate. Well, okay, wait, wait. Yeah, I love it.
Of course, with this blind. So when I started doing beauty, and as you experience, like getting the views up is like so freaking hard
Mhm.
because you're just drowning with everyone else who's trying to make it. And I watched a lot of YouTube help videos, basically how
Yeah.
to improve your thumbnail, things
Mhm.
that you should say, and all that stuff. And consistency is key. You just
Absolutely.
you just have to keep going,
Mhm.
for sure, because no matter what, like we all will reach the top. We go at different paces, and that's okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So what would you say to people who say, I've tried everything and like every video, gets a couple of hits and then goes away. What do you think was the moment where people were like, oh, I gotta watch Kinky Sweat?
I think maybe it was like my Pat McGrath videos, because I wanted to make it so Pat was approachable in terms of makeup application. And I realized that the unifying element from fitness and from beauty is my love of teaching. I
Yes.
love to teach. And
Mm-hmm.
I think, and I've always wanted to add value to people's lives. So reviewing is great, but I love to help people use what they already have or just be more confident in shopping for makeup and applying makeup. And that's when I started going into like multi-look videos with expensive palettes,
Mm-hmm.
because I saw people were like doing a review on the palette, doing one look with like 15 shadows. And it's like, okay, well, then what? So
Right.
it's like, that's great. You're
Uh-huh.
only doing one look with, but can we get a little more inspo, please?
Yes.
And then I thought, okay, maybe this is something I could be more consistent with and stick to. But to your original question, I think maybe it was the Pat video. And there's this one video randomly that I have
Uh-huh.
that is called How to Become Flexible as an Adult. And
You see me looking at you, right? Like, 'cause I need tips on that too. Remember, I hit you about that.
yes, and people either like really loved it or really hated it because they were expecting like a routine. And I'm like, that's the point of the video. Like, it's not a routine. It was a yearly process of different elements that I feel people don't take into consideration when they're improving their own training.
Mm-hmm.
And I just had to take you through the journey from when I was dancing as a little girl to dancing in college and getting into aerial And that's why I'm able to do what I am today. It's not just like, do this program for a year. Because everyone's different. So
exactly. And I love the way you teach.
You.
Not only makeup, but I love like you're starting to do the stretches now on your Friday live, guys. Oh, I felt like a new woman doing the stretches the other night. And let me tell you, there's one thing that you did that I was like, oh my God, life changing. When you started talking about the neck,
yes,
and massaging of the neck, I suffer from migraines.
Okay.
And that to me helped me so much. It was like the endorphins in my hair started like tingling. It's like, ooh.
Yeah, self-massage is, I feel, overlooked. Yeah. And
very much overlooked.
You know, we all will love a personal massage therapist to be at our disposal.
Okay.
Absolutely. You know, and that's why insurance doesn't pay for it, because they know how effective it is.
Absolutely.
Okay. Fine. Okay. They just want to give us pills, but that's another conversation. But yeah, anything you can do on your own that's gentle and staying hydrated too is important, and putting salt in your water.
And I have to make it fancy for me to drink it. So I have to use my acrylic little wine glass.
Whatever it takes, friend.
Listen, I'm Absolutely. Like, I'm not really a great water drinker. I'm good, but I could be better.
So I get it. I get it. So can I.
Tips and tricks to kind of trick my mind into saying, oh yeah, let me just have a little sip.
Yeah, and especially when you're doing physical activity, you have to drink even more.
Yeah.
And to replenish, I like to put gray sea salt in my water to get the minerals back in. Yeah.
Okay. That's something I need to add to my list.
Some electrolytes.
Some electrolytes, yes.
It helps, and that will probably help your migraines too.
Yeah. Yoga with Mo says she has fibromyalgia.
Oh man, that's tough.
Self-massage herself every day.
It's great maintaining and also just great to do overall, like before a workout, just so you can recruit more and be more in tune with what's happening.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then Pete's 96 says my migraines were acting up this week. Yeah, mine too. And the prescription meds don't work. Yeah, they stopped working for me a long time ago. I'm like, I just need to, when it comes on, just shut everything down, just relax. But when she was showing us that neck massage and then turning it to the side, I was like, ooh, I feel my scalp tingling.
Yeah, man. And like even getting it here. Just like bringing your thumb to your temple and fingers on the top of your forehead just kind of helps relieve pressure there as well. And just working it, man. Just you gotta get in there. You gotta get in there.
Right up in there. I love it. I love it. So are you gonna start to do that more on your Fridays?
Like I would like to.
I think that is excellent. Like we all talk about makeup and how to use it and blah, 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 blah. But right now, we need to know like how to maintain ourselves, you know?
I agree. Absolutely.
So I'm all into like self massages. I'm getting even more into facials. Like I treat my face like butter, like a baby. So.
And it shows, my love. Looking smooth.
Something. But something. But right now, like this is a time. This is the time to do that. Get back into you.
Yes.
Let me tell you, the world as we know it. I've been in so many different calls for like work and just like advancing to the next level and hearing what other people are saying about what's going on. The world as we know it is going to change. A lot of beauty companies are going to change their way of doing things, their tactics. more of the retail stores closing. Samples, I don't know if you heard, but even Sephora is saying when they come back, they're not going to be doing samples anymore. So they're not going to be giving us those great samples.
Right.
So, I mean, it's going to change how we do business. It's going to change how we interact with one another. So right now is the time to just take a breath.
Right.
Get yourselves together. Take care of your loved ones. Call them. Skype with them. I was on a Zoom call with husband's family yesterday.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, like his
Yes.
family is bigger than mine. It's just me, myself, and I. I'm an only child. So his family is like, you know, big. They do all the holidays. So whenever there's a holiday, I go there. And so yesterday they had a happy birthday for one of the cousins who just turned 20. And we were all going around giving great advice to her as she enters this new decade in her life.
Amazing.
And, you know, just sharing words of wisdom. I'm like, ooh, 20. What was I doing at 20? Nothing I'm going to tell you to do.
I have to grab from the depths of my timeline to remember what I was doing in my 20s. Like, ooh. I wish I could, well, I feel I was in a very strange headspace because college was, oh my gosh, when did I graduate? I guess I was in my junior year in college, and I attended the Fordham University and Ailey program for my dance major. And I wish I could tell my old self to say, hey, even if you don't get a professional dance job, you're not, you're going to be all right.
Right.
You know, you're going to teach fitness, you're going to be all right. But when you're young like that, you feel like the world is going to end when your expectations aren't met.
Exactly.
So I definitely, if I could go back and tell 20-year-old Alicia to be like, relax, you just need another plan, and you're gonna be all right. So.
And you know what? If I were to talk to 20-year-old Shannon, I'd tell 20-year-old Shannon to stop being scared to do things.
Yes.
Because I had this channel. I looked at my YouTube. I've had this channel since 2011. And I just started doing stuff 3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, because I was just scared. Like, there's too many people doing it. Nobody's going to watch me. I don't know what to say. What do I have to add to the space? You know, everybody's doing these cut creases. I saw something in my comments now about cut creases. I'm like, yeah, I can do that, but that's not me in everyday life. Life, I don't do cut creases. I don't do those fancy things. I just blend. Oh, is that Mr. Poppy Sweat?
Yes. He is, yes.
Hi, Mr. Poppy Sweat.
Oh my God. So we, the fam and I try to, and definitely back to what you were saying, to taking risks. But you know, we try to cook as much as we can, and mom needs flour. But you know what you were saying, yes, you gotta take risks.
Absolutely.
You gotta take risks.
Absolutely. So let's see what my Bellas were talking about over here. Yoga with Mo says, I do have apple juice, have water and salt. Oh, is that for the electrolyte? Sure. Okay. Mr. Act Now or Never says consistency is the cheat code to discipline. They both work together. Absolutely. Pete's 96 says her neurologist told her to take magnesium and some other supplements, but the lack of sleep and dehydration are triggers. I can see that. When I'm dehydrated, I definitely get a migraine more frequently than when I'm not. That's true. That's true. Trisha Living says, hi, everybody. Hi, Trisha Living. Hello. Yeah, Pete's 96. No more swatching in the stores. Yeah. 20 was such a long time ago. Giselle. Listen, 2020, those were some good years, the 20s. I was out partying. I was in the life, living the life, making good money. But yeah, I would have told myself, get into this beauty thing early. It's always been a passion of mine. I've been doing makeup on myself since I was 15. I used to watch my grandmother get ready for work, and her ritual was get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, make herself a cup of coffee, which is why I love coffee to this day. Sorry, I just do. I just do.
Understandable.
But she has her coffee, and then she'd be in the bathroom doing her makeup, humming to herself, and I just sit on the toilet with the toilet closed, just sitting watching her. So I'd be sitting there watching, like, that looks pretty. And she would put her lipstick on. She's like, what do you think about this color? Do you think this color works? And I'm like, oh, I like the other color that you wore last week better. She's like, oh, yeah, I like that too. And she would change her lipstick or whatever. She always listened to my advice. She said I had a good feel for color. Although I'm not an artist, I think, my daughter is more the artiste. But me sitting in front of my mirror and painting my face is my form of artistry. And so I wanted to put things in motion that I really do in my everyday life. I love glam. I love high-end stuff. And so that's why I got into the luxury space, because I felt like if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it with things that I like to work with. And I like to work with higher end stuff. Now, Fenty Beauty is kind of mid-range. It's not that high. And, there's some other brands that I have that are not expensive. And like things like my Milk mascara. You tried this?
I haven't. I haven't. I stopped buying the expensive mascaras because I use it so much.
Yeah.
I use it so much. So I found love in the L'Oreal Lash Paradise.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's really good too. But yes, we definitely need more. We definitely need more of our Black community in the luxury beauty space.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But because Kelsey spoke about this, and it's often stigmatized. Like,
see?
There it is.
There it is. I was like, I know I have that in my drawer here.
Yeah, I got backups too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Backups for the backups.
Backups for the backups. So it's like, it seems like we're always the first ones to get ridiculed when we buy something expensive.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, why can't we buy Tom Ford? It's like,
I like it. I like it.
And not to say everyone needs to.
No, you definitely don't. Because there's so many other brands that can do for you the same thing as a Tom Ford. Just because I happen to like Tom Ford doesn't mean everybody, all my Bellas need to like Tom Ford.
Right.
You can play with your thing that's like a Tom Ford while I'm playing with my Tom Ford, and we could just play together. It's a safe space for everybody to play. And right now, the thing is, I was just getting ready to say that, Pete's 96. She said the thing with drugstores is that most of the complexion products don't work. And that's the thing. When I go into color match, I like the idea that if I go into a higher end store and I get something that's not quite right, I can take it back to the store and I can get it. You can't really do that with drugstore.
Right, you have to nail it on the first
You have to nail it on the first, or you have to buy multiples of it. And I'm saying by the time I buy 5 of this L'Oreal thing, I could have bought 1 of Shiseido and be done with it.
Right.
So yeah.
I wish I would have tuned in. I mean, Kelsey has been doing luxury makeup for a long time. Mm-hmm. And she said she dealt with a lot of hate in terms of people responding negatively to her luxury purchases.
Yeah.
And, I never knew that. And I wish, I would have watched her earlier back in the day, because she's a great resource for, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I like you, I love it all. you know, but I just stopped buying so much drugstore because it
Yeah,
adds up.
I don't know. It does. It does. He'll go with most of it. I don't buy expensive makeup because I don't have expensive makeup money. You'd be surprised because you can start off like the same thing that you spend, like I was just saying, getting 5 of the drugstore things. You can buy one of maybe a small thing of like, here's one of my things I like. And this got me started on Natasha Denona. Just buying this one is like $25. You're getting all of these great shades. You want a neutral palette? Here's her neutral palette.
Is that the nude?
Yes, the mini nude. $25. And they're great shadows. Not all, okay, let's back up. Because not all Natasha's minis is good.
Right, right.
These are the 3 that I have. So this is the mini gold. Of course, I showed you the mini nude. And this is the newest one, the mini retro palette. Great shadows, perfect for every day. $25. You buy a palette in the drugstore, 2 of those palettes equal one of these.
Could be, yeah. Well, it was getting the Maybelline City nude one.
Yeah.
Was it like $12?
Mm-hmm.
And
2 of those is $24.
and I get it, you get more shadow, but it all
But
depends. It all depends.
But then you're getting into the quality. Like I would rather, because for me, Maybelline doesn't work. Maybelline lasts maybe 2 hours on my oily skin, and then
It is very sheer.
It's very sheer. So yeah, the mini nude is fire, honey. It really is.
I think it's her best one.
Okay, so I see somebody talking about the Viseart.
Yeah, Mo was saying that she wanted to try one of the small Visearts, and another brand where I never hesitate with.
So good. Oh, so good.
You're coming out with something new. That's it.
That's it. That's all.
That's it. Okay. Check out. Where do I sign?
Where do I sign? Point me in a direction. So I got the shoe from the sale.
Fun. Did your package ship?
Not yet. Wait,
okay.
Let me see. Maybe I'm lying. Wait. Let me see. I'll tell you right now.
Because I paid for expedited.
Oh, did you?
But it was there. No, listen, I don't want to sound insensitive and disconnected.
No.
I know there's a lot of delays going on.
Right.
Initially, it said Monday, like as in tomorrow. Now it's saying the 27th. So that might change. That might change. A lot of packages that gave me crazy arrival estimations ended up arriving a lot sooner. So we shall see.
Yeah. So let's see. I didn't get anything yet from Sephora saying it was shipped yet.
Okay.
Boom. So no, not yet.
I want to ask Mom. So Mom and I are making empanadas.
Oh.
So I help her.
Your mother is Puerto Rican?
Yes.
Okay. And so, is your father Puerto Rican also?
My dad is Puerto Rican and Jamaican, right? So, right.
Okay.
And then, so it's funny, when I had my long, relaxed hair, I was either Puerto Rican or Dominican.
Yes.
And now it's like, oh, you're not only Black. I'm like, well, I'm a hodgepodge of things, but it's always a delicate thing to talk about.
Yeah.
Because if I say Hispanic and Black, people are like, it's the same thing. I'm like, well, culturally, I understand the history of it.
Right.
But let's just say I like tostones and I also love collard greens. Like
all of that.
You know what I mean? Just put it all in the bowl.
Exactly.
But, my dad underwent the same thing when he was growing up. It was like he was either not Black enough or not Hispanic enough.
Yep.
And like, so I usually say, I'm Puerto Rican. But if anyone asks, like, what's my race, I say Hispanic and Black. Because obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously. Okay. Yeah, Tori, they love to put people in a box. It's like,
yeah. So my father's mother was born in Panama.
okay.
My father's father was born in Barbados.
Okay.
So I have Bayesian, Panamanian on my mother's side. They're Blackfoot Indian and something else. Like, it's a hodgepodge of things. So I just call myself a mutt. I'm just a mutt.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just a mixed up race of everything.
Mm-hmm.
You name it, I probably got it.
Right. Like a lot of us do. But I think when we grow up, we identify with certain parts of different cultures.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And
yeah.
So for sure.
But yeah, same curly hair.
That I need. Oh my gosh. So these ends. Oh, the ends, friends.
Wait, I got an end story for you. So I clipped my ends the other day, right?
Sometimes I do that as well because when they look scraggly is obvious.
Yeah, I felt like one piece was like down to here, one piece was up here, one piece was
yeah, it got to go. It got to
I was
go.
Like, day one, it looked beautiful. Somewhere around day 2, day 3, I was like, what did I do? Alicia, when I tell you, I woke up in the morning and you see this one end right here.
Ready?
They're ready to cook?
Yes, it was a little off, yeah?
Yeah, I'm like, what is this doing?
Oh my God. Yeah. As much as we like to cut our own hair, it's best that we leave it to professional, but
yes.
I need to help Mom make these empanadas.
Yes, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you. We have to do this again.
Yes, please, anytime.
Invite me over. I would love. Thank you, friends, for having me. Thank you, Shannon. Bye, everyone.
Bye. All right, thank you guys. That was Kinky Sweat. I see some new people added to the mix. Yeah, the dark edit is beautiful. That is so beautiful. And I wanted to say, but I forgot, on Beautylish, the new, I think it's called Cheers palette, correct me if I'm wrong, by Viseart is coming out. So I definitely want to get that as well. Yeah, wasn't that great, Alicia, to come on? She's so generous with her time. I really appreciate her. Daddy Days, love from Germany. Hi, Daddy Days. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay, so want to get back into the beauty news because that's what I brought you guys on for. And I wanted to talk about how the beauty field, the beauty industry is really in the battlefield when it comes to COVID-19. I know we talked about how things are going to change once everything goes spritz. Thank you so much. I was like, I know it's Cheers something. I saw the champagne glasses, but I couldn't remember what it was. But it's the spritz. Yes. The new Viseart palette is 20% off. The new Viseart palette is 20% off on Muse Beauty Pro. Pete's 96. Oh, I could hug you right now. My Bella Brigade. I tell y'all, ain't nothing like y'all. I love y'all to death. Y'all are so on it. My wallet hates y'all, but I love y'all. All right, so let's talk about the beauty industry and how it is battling with COVID, because this is really great information that I thought you guys would really love to hear about, because we talk so much about, how right now we need to be smarter about our money, and really, like, I'm shopping, like, even though I did do some shopping on Sephora, I'm really shopping a lot of what I already have and discovering new loves, like, again, Wonder Beauty. So I already have this, but I thought this was really great that Moy, who is the founder and CEO of BeautyCon, is a big beauty conference they put on once a year, once in Los Angeles, once in New York. She's leading a new organization called Beauty United, and it has a twofold mission. The first of the mission is to support the frontline responders, which transports medical supplies like personal protective equipment and items that are needed for those frontline responders. And also by encouraging small donations that will add up to at least 10 million. And then second, the brands are involved in donating personal care supplies to the frontline workers. Thank you so much, MVP, for the 20%. Perfect. Thank you. I'm definitely going to write that down and grab my glasses so I can talk more about what the beauty industry is doing. It's my glasses. All right. So the people who are involved so far are Gwyneth Paltrow for Goop, Drew Barrymore for Flower Beauty, Bobbi Brown for her new line Evolution 18, Victoria Beckham, Rosie Huntington Wheatley for Rose Inc., Huda Kattan and Mona Kattan for Huda Beauty and Wishful, Charlotte Tilbury, Barbara Stern, and Shani Darden. So what they are doing is they're pitching in, like I said, to help the frontline workers. Also, Too Faced is doing it. Beauty Blender, Youth to the People, Uma Beauty, Lime Crime, Revlon, Vital Proteins, and You Beauty. So they are donating to healthcare workers. They are giving them Glossier balms, face mist, moisturizers, and just helping to support the hospital workers. In addition, Glossier gave out 10,000 of their newest line of hand creams before it even came out to the masses. So the hand cream has been in the works for nearly 2 years, and they're bringing it to us, the consumer, next week, Thursday, April 23rd. But they gave it out, 10,000 of them, to the hospital workers. So I thought that was really, really great of them. Shea Moisture is a hair care brand, and they've launched a $1 million relief fund. They launched it on April 6th to support women of color entrepreneurs and small minority business owners who are affected by the mandatory non-essential business closures. So the fund's goal is to help minimize the financial hardships. And the first part of that is to select a pool of applicants in various industries such as restaurants, hospitality, grooming, entertainment, and wellness. And from that pool of applicants, 10 businesses will be selected to receive $10,000. So that's $10,000 for small businesses on behalf of Shea Beauty. Then another part of the funding includes a virtual series that they're calling Women of Color in Business, eLab, which will be providing access to resources, to mentorship, and advice on how to deal in the current volatile economic state and the plan for recovery in the future. So once the education series is completed, entrepreneurs are eligible to participate in a contest where they can present their economic recovery business plan to a panel of judges in hopes to be chosen and funded. There are also 2 initiatives which are worth $100,000 under the fund. One is called Unsung Businesses, and the other is a partnership with We Buy Black. According to the brand, Unsung Businesses will fund those who provide services and donate goods to communities, organizations, hospitals, and frontline services with their business. With We Buy Black, the company will be awarding relief funds throughout the month of April to Black-owned businesses that have demonstrated their impact on their local community and have been in operation for at least 2 years and are in jeopardy currently of either going bankrupt or closing. So I thought that was very nice. Giselle says, in France, since the beginning of the crisis, LVMH stopped producing some perfumes to produce gel sanitizers for hospitals. Absolutely. And they also are doing masks as well, if I'm not mistaken. Louis Vuitton, Moet Hennessy. So yes, the beauty community continues to show up and provide much needed support. Beauty Changes Lives, a nail color brand called CND, is donating also $100,000 in financial grants to professional nail artists who were affected by the mandated closures in response to COVID-19. Their program aims to provide temporary support and financial relief to nail professionals in the United States who are now unemployed. The money will be split among 100 applicants over the course of May, June, and July of this year. To be considered, nail artists seeking help must meet certain criteria, such as being a licensed nail professional for at least a year as of March 16th of this year, and are currently living in a state or a county that forced non-essential businesses to close. Those who qualify can turn in applications, including a 200-word essay explaining how the money will help them at beautychangeslives.com. A panel of judges will then review the applications and then decide who will win the $1,000. And guys, I will also put this information in my description box. So if you're interested or know someone who is, please direct them to this live so that they can get this information. Okay, so that's what I really wanted to share with you guys for today. I'm gonna open it back up, see if anybody else has any questions, comments, thoughts. Who's making dinner? I'm hungry. Anybody making dinner? I know I took out some steak to make later, but don't know if I really want that. But since that's the only thing that's not frozen, I guess that's what I'm going to eat tonight. Anybody else? All right, we've been on here for over an hour. Good gracious. I love it though. We had such great energy. We had Kinky Sweat on to talk about her start and just to chat with us today. And it's nice to have people on. So I'm going to try to do that more often, just to talk about, what we're doing and just, chatting a little bit. What time is it at your place? I'm on Eastern Standard Time. So it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon here. Yoga with Mo says she's going to make a big salad. She fell off her diet this week. I have been so bad with eating lately. And I ordered, matter of fact, I was telling Alicia this last week, I think. I bought a yoga mat so that I can start to exercise again. My mat that I had was just falling apart. So I finally threw that out and I ordered a new one. So hopefully it comes quickly. I ordered it about a week or two ago. I also ordered something for my husband. And I think I just got a note saying that was shipped. So he should be getting that this week, but still no news about my mat. So you're editing video. I have to edit my videos too. I have a bunch of videos that I shot a couple weeks ago. One I put up yesterday. That's the one with me and Bklyn. Hope you all watched that. She made her debut since she's always over here. Yes, I know. So yes, Gigi, you have to come to my channel as well. Yes, we're all in this together, all of us. So I'm making steak tonight. I'm editing videos. I have about 4 videos to edit. Plus, I'm shooting a bunch of stuff. Some Shop My Stash, which I call my palette playbacks. So that's when I pull out all the old palettes, like my Wonder Beauty that is on my eyes now. And I'm playing back all of these different palettes that I have and haven't used in a long time. So if you see a palette that you want me to review, come and tell me about it, because I probably got it in here. Oh, awesome, Gigi. You already subscribed. Thank you so much. Yoga with Mo knows me from Alicia's chat too. Yeah, I'm always on there. That's my girl. The ones I watch all the time are, of course, Alicia, Kelsey, Brianna J, who we call Kelsey Brianna Bay. I watch her all the time. I watch Mel Thompson all the time. And Michelle Wong, who's also a Virgo like myself. I watch her a lot too. So those are the ones that I watch most often because they're kind of like the small YouTubers like me. And then I have a bunch of people in my like small YouTube community that I watch all the time as well. And so, yeah, thank you so much. Go download some stuff for work. I know work tomorrow. Work never stops. No problem. Thank you so much for coming. Bye, everyone. I'm about to close anyway, but thank you so much for coming. I don't know which yoga mat I ordered. I have to go and look because it's been about 2 weeks since I ordered it, and I can't even remember what it is. So, yeah, bye, Yoga with Mo. Bye, Gigi. I will see you guys soon. So, yeah, I don't know what mat it was that I ordered, but right now I guess the more essential stuff is going out from Amazon, and then they'll take care of, you know, more of the non-essential stuff after that. And then I'm bummed that Alicia already got her notice that Sephora is shipped out and I don't have mine yet. So yeah, so wondering about that. So that'll come, and of course I'll do a video on that. It's not that fancy. It's not that fancy in terms of yoga mats. It really wasn't. It was like $30. Not too fancy at all. But so hopefully that will come. My makeup from Sephora, hopefully that'll come this week. My brushes for Beautylish I got yesterday, and I ordered the Sky set. So hopefully that will come either next week or so. So I've got some stuff in the can to film this week coming. And then of course, the end of the month, I will have my favorites for the month of April, which I'll have a couple of surprises, I think, in there, because one of them I tried as a sample that I got, and I was like, oh my God, this is so good. And I ended up putting it in my cart and ordering it. So a couple of new stuff. I should make a fancy yoga mat video. Yeah, you should. I didn't know there were fancy yoga mats. I just went on, pink is my favorite color, in case you didn't know. So I just went on, look for a pink yoga mat, one that was a little thicker than what I normally had. And then I used that as my base. I didn't even, like, I looked at the reviews. I saw most of them were pretty good in terms of they liked it and they thought it was a pretty solid mat. And I just pressed the trigger and went. So I'm only doing stretches and some floor work. I'm not doing a whole lot of like strenuous stuff. And for yoga, I'm a beginner, novice. I don't do a lot of fancy yoga. I lost my words. I don't do fancy yoga techniques. There you go. So like $100 fancy. open cell versus closed cell rubber. Well, good gracious. I did not know the yoga mat industry was that tight. Wow. I gotta look this up. I did not know that there were so many yogas mats. It's like how you feel about your brushes. Once you try, you can't go back. Ooh, now you piqued my interest. Now, yeah, I will tell you, I love my brushes. I love my brushes. They're like, that was a good investment. That was a very good investment. Because like I said, I buy a lot of brushes. In here is brushes. I have some brushes over here on this side. They're all my brushes. I have brushes in this drawer. I have brushes behind me. And I have brushes on my table over here. I have a lot of brushes all over the place. So as I get this beauty studio kind of up and running, I'm going to put some things behind me and get another one of these shelves, because although I like the white on other people's channels and how it looks, it's just not practical for my life. So I got my black one with my fancy knobs. See my fancy knobs? And now I see they come in pink like this too. So I might get another set and put it on the other side of this, like maybe here on the other side, and put the fancy pink knobs on it. But then I want to get a piece for behind me so I can put my candles on it. I can put some of my other stuff that I have on my table to kind of clear off this table. Yeah, Japanese brushes are just fantastic. They're just so good. Thank you. Yeah, I like it. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. And I got a lot of stuff in here. A lot of stuff. So if you guys want me to go through like what's in my drawers, I think I took like a picture of it and I put it up on oh no, I did a video of it, but I just put it on Snapchat. So I have it on Snapchat. So that's probably gone already. But thank you everyone for coming. I know I keep saying that, but I really appreciate it. You can do anything you want with your time, and that you chose to sit and hang out with me is not taken in vain, not taken lightly. I really appreciate each and every one of you who are on. Oh my gosh, you just got my live. Oh, one of my sorority sisters is on. Hi, MP. Hey, Sora. I was just about to sign off. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you so much for coming and sharing your time with me. You could do this with anyone. You can share your time with anyone, but that you came on board and are a Bella Brigade member. I love each and every one of you. I want you to stay safe, stay healthy, love on your loved ones. Call someone today and just tell them, hey, I miss you. How are you doing? And be good to each other. And I will see you next time. Thank you all for joining me. Have a safe and great day. Thank you. And you've been BELLAfied. Ciao.